You know, it is that time. Let me try that again. It is that time.
Time now for the question of the day.
That's right. It is question of the day time. And what is our question of the day? Well, as we know, once again, Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. And of course, we want to honor our mothers in different ways. So I ask you this question: what is the best thing that mom ever said to you? Now, it could be a piece of advice, could be some sort of wisdom that was passed along, or it could be just sort of some random saying that just got your attention and made you go, what? Yeah, what is the best thing that mom ever said to you? I got a ton of these. I really do. Some of the best ones that stick in my mind are like, why do you want to be in radio? They never make any money. They never pay their bills on time. That is a quote that my mom actually told me when I first started getting into radio. They never pay their bills on time. And she was right. She was right. She was on that one. And but I think one of the best things that my mom ever said to me was when I was 17 years old and I went to her part-time job and I had to tell her that my girlfriend was pregnant. And I told her, I said, well, my girlfriend is pregnant. And she said, quote now, I quote here, well, what do you want me to do about it? Because that is a lesson in responsibility, you know. Obviously, she didn't do that. That didn't happen. Well, let me phrase that. She wasn't responsible for that and was trying to let me know, you have to take responsibility for that. What are you going to do about it? I can't do anything about that. So I think that's a lesson that I got from it. But this straight stone face, what do you want me to do about it? And I went, I don't know. Because, I didn't at the time. But that, I think, is one of the best things that mom ever said to me. There were a few others like, hey, what are you doing? And other stuff like still in radio or get a haircut. There's a lot of those ones right in there. Notice I do have my hat on today. But it is one of those things that moms will say a lot of things to us. But what is the best thing that mom ever said to you? That is my question of the day in honor of Mother's Day coming up this Sunday. So go ahead and let me know your answers. You can go ahead and give me a call, 575-523-KGRT. I was promised that we would be working on our text messaging issue this week, so we'll hopefully get that up here pretty soon. But you can always call in, or as we are live on our social media pages today, you can always just leave a comment below. In fact, Amy just left a comment. Let's see. I got to make sure I'm leaving. That's a good one right there. Learn to drive a stick shift, and then she taught me. That's right. And then Amy taught me how to drive, and it all went downhill from there. Yeah. So that's a good one, because if you learn how to drive a stick, that's the best car theft or anti-theft device you can have is a manual drive car. So there you go. What are the things that your mom said to you? Some of the best things she's ever said. Let me know your answers to our question of the day. All right, I'm double checking everything to make sure, because we are exclusively up on our social media pages now. Yeah, what has mom said to you that could be the best thing? It could be a piece of advice, or it could be just something that she randomly said, or just something that sticks in your mind as that memory right there. Like I said, I've got quite a few of them, because I was not a good kid. I think there's a lot of things that I did that probably caused a lot of consternation between my parents, and I think the most often thing said to me by my mom was, "Go to your room," that kind of thing. So it was an interesting time, but there's a lot of things, but definitely that idea of what do you want me to do about it? Because you have to take some personal responsibility for things that happen in your life. That was a lesson that I learned from that one anyway. But like I said, what is some of the best things that your mom ever said to you? Dacia says, be wise with your career choice for job security purposes. Great advice. That is good advice right there. And you know moms will say wise things, because that's what moms do. And of course, we want to honor that for Mother's Day. But go ahead and let me know some more of your answers for our question of the day. What is the best thing that mom ever said to you? In the meantime, let's take a quick look at what's going on in and around the world. It looks like the Barbie Frappuccino has become one of Starbucks' most talked about drinks. It's available on their secret menu. The vanilla bean cream Frappuccino contains milk, raspberry syrup, and other stuff like that because it is all sugar. Thanks, Joey. And that is, well, I don't know. Are you ready to try the Barbie Frappuccino? Also saw that Tom Holland has been sober for 1 year and 4 months. He stopped drinking because of the pressures of Hollywood and his jobs. Actually, I thought that's pretty much what starts you drinking, but good for Tom. Keep it up, man. Freaky Friday sequel starring Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan is now in development. Wait a minute. Yeah, that would be a sequel, wouldn't it? Because they will reprise their roles as mother and daughter. The original film made $160 million back in 2003. Interesting. I also see that Disney Plus and Hulu are merging into one streaming service. The change will happen later this year. But will they continue to charge the same prices for the separate ones? I wonder. I can handle that. Anything to get all my streaming services together, I'll do that. Also, I saw that McDonald's has launched a new McFlurry in Canada called the Confetti Cookie Dough McFlurry. Vanilla soft serve infused with candy, confetti dots, and cookie dough. That sounds tasty. Of course, that would be in Canada. And of course, it also depends on if their ice cream machines are working, I suppose. That is definitely a McDonald's thing. Once again, our question of the day in honor of Mother's Day this weekend. What is the best thing that mom ever said to you? This could be a quote. This could be something that she just offhandedly said. It could be the best advice you've ever received. What is it? Nicholas said no school today. Okay. Oh, the best thing that mom ever said. Oh, I get it. I get it. So Amy's son said no school today. That's the best thing that mom ever said to him. Okay. That's it's one of those things that'll stick in your mind. Absolutely. So there you go. That is our question of the day. Go ahead and let me know your answers. Once again, you can call those in or just leave a comment below. What is the best thing mom ever said?